So once we leave this island, it may be some time before we again return to its shores. Make sure you've bought everything you need before we depart. Okay. So we are on the Windfall Island. Okay. I'm going to call it Island of the Merchants. What will I do with this one? Oh no! Oh, if you please, young boy there, please help me. Please listen to my tale of woe. Oh, okay. Oh, my sweet, sweet daughter. My only daughter, poor Maggie. She was captured by a bunch of villains and taken to a forsaken fortress. What on earth could those scoundrels want with her? Are they just roaming around looking for young maidens? Are they just evil creatures who delight in mischief? Well, crud, having a kidnapped daughter doesn't get you a single look, you know? Please, please save my poor daughter. I beg of you, here I stand begging. I hope you give those scoundrels in a forsaken fortress a good scare. They'll pay for what they've done. Oh yes, pay. Hey you. Can I speak to you? You don't look at all familiar, buddy. Are you some kind of tourist or something? If you are, I'll show you around. Why don't you join me for a little stroll around town? Our Windfall Island may be a little cozy, so to speak, but people from all over the world come here. The town's always lively. Why? Just walking around and having a look at things is quite fun. That's the mark of a great town. Sure. So anyway, taking strolls is kind of like a hobby of mine. I'm always moving, buddy, but do you think it's strange for a young guy like me to walk around so much? Well, whatever. I'll tell you one thing. Because I take so many strolls, I know all the best walking courses in town. Take the little path beside the bomb shop. For example, how many people in town know that it kind of sneaks around behind the building? I think I'm the only one, buddy. Okay. This is a peaceful place, this here island. The people here would never even dream of leaving their little paradise and setting sail on a voyage at sea. You know what I mean? Why? This town is full of faces don't even show the slightest interest in the sails of a ship. Are we sailors the only ones? Has no one else set out on the great sea? Yeah? More to say? Okay. So I'm feeling pretty good. Why? Because I recently got myself a pet pig. 3 in fact. I got a black splotched pig too. How often do you see one of those? Not often, chum. I've let him mature to graze over yonder, but the thing is, I can't stop worrying about the little guys. So, hey, just so you know, if you ever have money issues, I give good financial advice. You can talk to me anytime, chum. I may not look rich, but I've got plenty of cash. Okay, the bomb shop. Hey, you. 10 bombs, 10,000 rupees? Come on now, how is a kid like you going to be for this? You're dreaming. Buy, of course. You don't have enough cash, do you? No, didn't think so. Do you expect me to sell my fine bombs to some boy who has no money? Ha, I'm done with you. Beat it. Scram. Oh my gosh. You're so rude. Go on and use, okay? $20 bombs, 20,000 rupees. Look, can't you read? Do these look like something you can afford, huh? I didn't call for you, boy. Go on now. Beat it. Just beat it. Beat it. Piggy, piggy. Give this piggy to this guy over here. Grow. Hey, okay. Welcome to the Island Postal Service. What do you have for delivery? If you could indulge me for a moment, please admit that I'm looking fine. Why? Looking this fine would have won me the Miss Windfall crown way back when. I'm still looking better than all the younger girls I know. Anything else? Oh, woohoo! And how do I look today? What is this place? Hello, hello, and hello. You are standing in the one and only True Jelly Juice Shop. You must have heard our potions are the best. I'm telling you, they are too good. In fact, they are absolutely incredible. What's that? What's True Jelly? You ask, looking somewhat bewildered. Oh, sir, you simply must be joking. You don't know what True Jelly is? Well, just ask yourself this, good sir. What is a robustly nourishing element? What is a mystical substance that is good for the body and mind? Ask yourself. The words True Jelly roll out in answer to these questions, proclaiming themselves to be true. Why, it is the key ingredient in most effective potions around. All you have to do is bring an empty bottle to my little juice shop here. I'll let you have a taste. Which begs the question, sir, do you have an empty bottle? Oh, I don't think so. Let me check. Okay, items.
Yeah.
Our restorative juices are specially made with plentiful portions of true jelly. Get your hands on any true jelly, please. I beg of you, bring it to my shop. Red potion, 20 rupees. Drink it to replenish your life energy. One drink washes away all weariness. Oh, 20 rupees? Okay. I'll buy it. Oh, what? Don't tell me you don't have an empty bottle. I can't sell you any potion if you don't have something to carry it in. It's not my law, it's the law of physics. Okay. No thanks. No thanks. Cancel. Okay. Can I? Farewell. Oh.
Yeah.
No, I don't want that. Cancel, please. Okay, that's the way to do it then. Oh no. Okay, there's nothing here. You're looking for a sailor? I have no idea where you'd find one. Do I look like a sailor to you? Look, I'm falling down right now, so show off, will you? Go past the guy in the massive coat or whatever. Oh gosh. You look like a curious boy. Did you know there's an island a little to the east of here called Dragon Roost Island? Folks say that the island is the home of a tribe of people who dance in the skies like birds on the wing. They call themselves the Dorito, and they say sky spirit lives nearby. But to someone like me, persons who's never left this little island, it may as well be a fairy tale out of a child's book. Oh, if only I had my own boat. Dragon Roost Island. I'd surely love to go there someday. They say it's only a little ways to the east. The sky dancing Rito tribe, mystical sky spirit. Dragon Roost Island just sounds like a paradise floating in the ocean of my dreams. We might be needing all these rupees collected to buy items. Hey there, boy. Did you happen to see the post box down near the docks? Well, just so you know, if you want to send someone a letter, just set it to Y, X, or R and use that button to put it in the post box. It's just that easy. Before long, the retail postman will come to deliver it to whomever you send it to. He's a hard-working fellow, I tell you. I wonder if the retail postman has already come today. She is so saucy, isn't she? I can't believe she's this school teacher. Rumor has it she has mountains of tacky pendants and earrings. It's as if she loves nothing in the world more than jewelry. Now, just what are you doing? Were you listening to us, you scramp? You listen, young man. I haven't seen you around, so I guess you're new to Windfall. But don't you know it's bad to eavesdrop on conversations meant only for adult ears? We're discussing very, very important topics that kids just won't understand. You're far too young to be listening to us, young man. So, shoo! Shoo, shoo, shoo. Oh! My dear fellow, I can't have you trying to come in this way. No, no, no. Go over there. Uh-oh. Okay. My story is a strange one. I came across cursed seas from a land far away, a land where the blizzards blew violently, heading for this town called Windfall. Dear me, my ship was torn apart by vicious winds, and this island is where I washed ashore. There was one other person with me, yes there was, but I dare say he was immediately arrested based on his somewhat suspicious looks and thrown right into jail. Yes, just locked up somewhere on this island. Needless to say, I'm really worried about him. Would you be so kind as to help free him from captivity? Indeed, it would be appreciated. I'm so very worried about him. He's locked up in a jail somewhere on this island, and indeed, he's dressed a little like you. Yes, he is, so you should recognize him in an instant. Welcome. Oh my, you're a very small customer, aren't you? Well, that's fine, of course. You just feel free to look around. Feel free to look around. Lately, I've been hearing that monsters from the Forsaken Fortress have been going around kidnapping girls with long ears. I can't believe it. After all, 2 girls from Windfall have already been kidnapped. Poor Maggie and Mila. It just breaks my heart to think about those 2. Both of their fathers are desperate to find anyone who can rescue their poor little girls. What kind of world has this become? So much fear and suffering. Oh, the horribleness. I don't know what I'd do if I were kidnapped and taken to the Forsaken Fortress. Just the thought of it sends shivers down my spine. Ooh. People from all over the world seem to gather here on Windfall Island, all hoping to become successful merchants. I suppose you could say that this is the island where people and money come together. But you know what? Money is important, sure, but don't you think people need to open their hearts a little more than their wallets? I've been geeking around this crazy world for a long time. I've learned to stop and sniff the flowers along the way. I wonder if the Rito postman has already come today, okay? I've already talked to you. Now, I would have to say that I've never seen your face before, have I? Now, intriguing, beguiling. I know you're just a small child, but I've found one can really trust strangers. Where is it you've come from, young sir? I'm sorry, but the years have made me weary. Once long ago, I rented a room out to a traveler for a single night. The next dawn, my precious picto box was stolen. I caught the scoundrel, yet my possession remains outside my grasp. Perhaps it will rot forever with him in his cell. Why are good deeds so often repaid with cruelty? You may look like a child, but you can see why I cannot be assured of your youth. Be a good boy and be gone. Shoo! Shoo! Of course, I have countless picto boxes, but I do not want any of them stolen from me. My heart could not take another loss. Were I able to interrogate that scoundrel and learn where he'd hidden it, but alas, the secret lies forever lost to all but the boxes and walls of his cell. Now, shoo! Let's get out of here. He doesn't want us around. Okay, this guy. What shall we do now? Oh, the teacher. Welcome to Mrs. Marie's School of Joy. I don't think I've ever seen your face around here before, my young scholar. Are you a new pupil? What can I do for you on this fine day? We need to talk. I know I may look a bit flashy for a teacher, but I assure you I am one. How long has it been since I opened my school here on Windfall Island? 20 years? Ever since then, I've been teaching the children of this island about true joy. But I do have a rather joyless problem. There's this delinquent gang of 4 young boys who never listen to a word I say. Even though I wait patiently for those boys to show up, they never come. It's as if they don't want joy in their hearts. Could you please catch their leader, that little boy named Evan, and talk some sense into him for me? Please, young man, for me? Yes, ma'am. Oh, thank you so much. You're such a dear. They're such troublesome little boys. I'm at my wits' end over how to handle them. But they won't be so mean to a boy their own age, will they? Should think not. Good luck, young man. Oh, next. End. Okay. Those kids. Yo, bud, are you looking for a picto box or something? Yeah, thought so. There ain't nothing in this town that we killer bees don't know. Boss, I heard about this from my dad. A while back, this thief stole a picto box, and he was held in a town jail for a long time. Yeah, real long. The thief managed to get free after a while, but the box he stole never got found. Maybe it's still hidden somewhere in a jail cell, don't you think? Maybe. Give me a break. How stupid would that be? Real stupid. That's how stupid. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yep, to sailors like us, the wind's our whole life. It sure would be nice if a fair wind blew today. It's a westerly wind that's blowing now. If you were to sail where this wind would take you, you'd end up on a straight shot for Dragon Roost Island. But I suppose telling that to a non-sailor like yourself is a bit pointless, eh? Wow. Hey. I wonder if a boy like you will do what? It's difficult to tell. Yes, difficult. You see, my one and only daughter Mila was taken away from me to a frightening place called the Forsaken Fortress. I've asked many to rescue her, but it seems to be a difficult voyage to that cursed place. Oh, to see my sweet Mila again, my precious little daughter. I worry so over her welfare. I can't recall the last time I slept more than a wink. I sincerely wonder about the wisdom of asking a boy like you to do this. But would you lend a hand to help rescue my precious daughter? Sure. You are a brave boy to take on this task. I assure you, if you do rescue her, I will pay you as much money as it takes. I'd give my entire fortune for her safety. By the way, it might interest you to know that I've been renting out the first floor of my home as a so-called auction house. Of course, the auctions are held in the evenings after dark. Ho ho ho! Do I sense more than a little interest? Do you wish to join in as well? Okay. Sail for a boat? Tell me you're kidding with me. Listen up, laddie. Try using your head a little more. What makes you think a bloke like me, a guy who makes his living off the sea, would give away the very sailing gear he needs to survive? Look elsewhere, laddie. All right. Young boy, oh brave young boy who promised to rescue my daughter, Maggie. Hurry, you must hurry, you can't dawdle. So very worried about my daughter, I can't even sleep at night. Please, whatever you can do, anything I beg of you, I plead of you, please, I'm counting on you. What? Can't you see we're busy? I know we're super cute and all, but that doesn't mean you can just come up and talk to us whenever you like. Cheapers. What's the matter, mister? Why are you looking at us like we're aliens or something weird like that? What? We're good girls, we don't spread rumors. Oh, okay, the prison, the jail. Okay. Who is he? I see the same green clothes and the same green hat. By the look of you, I'd say Sir, could you by chance be a fairy?
Wow!
Goodness, did you feel my telepathy? That's why you saved me, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Do not worry, Tingle knows without you telling him, sir. Yes, sir. Tingle is my name. I have been looking for you and your kind, for I too long to be one of the fairy folk. And yet, I was mistaken for some kind of troublemaker and put into this dreadful sort of place. How disrespectful. Please, Mr. Fairy, rescue poor Tingle from this place and take him to where you and your kind live in splendor. Okay, just a second. There you are. Oh.
Yay!
Hooray! Thank you oh so very much. Here is Tingle's heartfelt gift of thanks. Tingle, tingle, clue, limpa, become an item. You get a tingle bottle. Using Miiverse, you can insert a message, read it, and send it out to sea for someone unknown to receive. Send it to and use it with Y, X, or R. Be aware that you can't write letters if you are not connected to Miiverse. Miiverse does not exist anymore. Mr. Fairy, are you familiar with Miiverse? With it, messages put in this bottle can be sent to fairies the world over. Communion of minds, hearts beating as one. Just don't write anything unpleasant, okay? Not that I have to remind you, Mr. Fairy. Splendid! As Tingle is returning now to his own special island, will you come find him? Oh. I was forgetting something important. Oh, Mr. Fairy, you want to come to my island, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? You got Tingle's chart. What kind of chart could it be? Head out to sea and then check your charts on the map screen to find out. Open it on the map screen. If you ever need any help with your charts, just leave it to Tingle. Don't ever forget it. Oh, and if you'd like to give your Tingle bottles the little extra oomph that all Tingles crave, you should check the back of this cell. Check it, write it out. Alright. You can now send letters in Tingle bottles by using Miiverse. Set your Tingle bottle to Y, X, or R. To send a letter of your own, you can even use the picto box to include a pictograph with your message. Pick up Tingle bottles that you find lying on beaches or floating in the sea to read letters other people have written. You can adjust your message settings at any time from the settings screen. Oh, there's a secret passage here. Okay, let's crouch. Right or left? I don't know. Oh. Okay, oh, we took left. no, no. Can you go back, please? Oh my gosh. Okay, okay, okay. Oh! Come on, here. Here, left, 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 please. Wait, left. Oh, come on. Left. Okay. Slowly. Right. Oh no, right. Right. Oh, there's another ruby. Right. 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 Oh, oh, wait. Left or right? I don't know. I'm just doing this left. Oh, just go ahead. Oh, I think we'll take right. And then left. And then left again. Right? I don't know where we're heading. Right again. And then right again. Oh. Okay. Oh my gosh. A treasure chest. Oh, we got the picto box. Set it to and use it with Y, X, or R. It can hold up to 12 pictographs. Press ZR to view your pictographs. Date unknown, at last I have succeeded in stealing the picto box I have desired for so long. Succeeded, yes, but sadly. Due to a slight mistake on my part, I was also caught. I have been imprisoned, but I do not give in easily. I refuse to give this wondrous box to my captors. I have decided to hide it here in the depths of my cell and then make my escape by tunneling out. Yes, that is my plan. Of course, if I ever successfully escape from this prison, I shall one day return to recover the picto box. I will write the controls for it in case I should forget them. Press ZR to switch to its delightful pictograph viewing mode. It saves up to 12 pictographs at one time. Oh, how it pains me to leave it. I just wish I could get out of here so I could start taking pictographs. Okay. Oh, okay. What is this? Okay, a trap. That's so cute. So I end up here. That's right, not even for 2 rupees. Have some rupees. Oh, really? You're gonna give us rupees? Yippee! We each get 1 whole rupee. We're still not going to tell you anything, not even a teensy tiny reward. Yeah, we never tell you that if you bring Lenzo a picto box, he'll be super happy and even show you his upstairs gallery. I guess grown-ups like having friends who have the same hobbies too. Must be lonely being a grown-up. That's why we'll never grow up. Thanks for the tip. Okay. And how do I look today? You know, he always shows off his pictures of me just as soon as he's taken them. Do you want me to take a picture of you, madame? So why? And then this one are. No. Okay. No. Can't see her face. No, it's not here. Further up. Maybe here. Oh. Okay. Why, young sir?
Ooh.
I must say, you seem to be in possession of a very fine picto box there. Are you a lover of pictographs as well? There can be no villains amongst the ranks of picto box lovers. Take your time, look around, I implore you. And while you're here, please do visit my upstairs pictograph gallery. You're bound to find it quite exciting, young sir. I guarantee it. Well, taking a look at around. Why not break some jars? Rupees? No. Wow. Oh ho ho! Aren't these some finely snapped pictographs? You must admit it. But come now, you need be so surprised, my young sir. It is a hobby of mine to sneak up behind people when they least expect it. It's quite an amusing diversion. Think nothing of it. By the way, the pictographs you see decorating these fine walls have all been taken by none other than myself. They are my pride and joy. You see, in my younger days, I was tireless, sailing far and wide across this great sea, snapping pictographs wherever I went. Have a look at them, young sir. Sure. Check. What is this a pictograph of, you ask? Well, those are creatures called chuchus. They are said to have medicinal properties, so they are a most important resource treasured by sailors the world over. Why, there is even said to be an extremely rare species of them known as the blue chuchu. It is only under very unusual circumstances they are ever sighted. You would be most lucky to ever come across one, young sir. Alright. This is a pretty nice pictograph. This one is of a tiny rock islet resting far out in the seas southeast of here. Isn't it nice? There was a very dignified butler standing before the door. I snapped his pictograph without even thinking. That aside, I am sure this is someone's private cabana. This is an incredible pictograph. I saw this strange platform rising up out of the seas, seeming to claw at the sky. It makes for an even stranger silhouette. I wonder if such things still remain out there on the high seas, lonely on the waves. If I only had the chance, I would love to see these things once again. This is a pictograph of an isle I once visited. Isn't it finely snapped shot? I took it in my younger days. It is Outset Island. It is the most delightful of fishing villages, innocent and rich with nature's bounty. It was there I met a beautiful young lass, although I suppose she is probably not as young as she used to be these days. What kind of pictograph is this, you ask? Oh, one ill-fated day misfortune befell me and my boat was destroyed, clinging to the wreckage, I drifted at the whims of the waves. That's when I saw this monstrosity, this foul shape, veiled in mist and fading in and out of sight like something of another world. Yes, my young sir, it is none other than the ghost ship. The rumors I've heard tell of a man who researched the reaches of the sea where the ghost ship faded in and out of sight, and that he drew a map of its movements. But it is said that as soon as the man had finished drawing the lines on the cursed map, he died a most unexpected death. Chilling, truly chilling. Now, if one were able to find that map, then it might be possible to sneak onto the ghost ship and get the treasure that is said to lurk within its hull. Interesting. Not a bad pictograph, huh? Is that not a rather mysterious statue? The statue's home is on one of the Triangle Islands. It lies due south of here. There are a total of 3 Triangle Islands, the northern, the southern, and the eastern Triangle Islands. Each of them has a statue such as this standing on shores. Standing on its shores. This pictograph chills me to the bone. The Forsaken Fortress. This place lies to the northwest of our fair isle, but it has been enveloped in filthy dark clouds of late. What are we to do against the silent evil that lingers there? If you value your life, young sir, then at the very least, you should stay as far away from that place as you possibly can. It feels as if evil that is not of this world lies in wait there, biding its time. The conditions for a fine pictograph, you ask? Well now, generally you should capture your subject from the top of his or her head to the tips of his or her toes. Your subject should be framed fully within the pictograph's border. Essentially, you should just concentrate on getting your subject as large as possible within the frame of the pictograph. All right. Hey kids, what are you looking at, bud? Huh? Hey bud, what are you? Some kind of country robe? I mean, look at that outfit. What a get-up.
Yeah!
Yeah. Yo, okay. Don't tell me it's that annoying hag of a teacher again, is it? You came here to give us a talking because Mrs. Ruby asked you to, right? Tell us not to skip school, right, bud? Tell us not to be tardy, right, bud? Well, forget about all that. We're the mighty invincible gang of 4, the Killer Bees. Do you think we'd listen to a chump like you? But I'll tell you what, bud. If you want to challenge us to a competition, then we'll think about maybe listening a little bit. What do you say, bud? Do you want to challenge us? I'll take you on. So here's the challenge. Okay, your funeral, but the rules are simple. We're gonna go hide somewhere, and if you find us, we're gonna run. You gotta try to catch us, easy as that, but We won't hide indoors or nothing, and we won't leave this island. So look for us around in the shadows and behind buildings and stuff. If you catch all 4 of us, we lose. You got it, bud? Ready? Go! It's up there. So how to... No, okay. Not now. Where is he? Oh my gosh. Gotcha. Yark, you got me. No way. Okay, 3 more. Is this the time to collect rupees? Where is the other one? I don't know. Yeah, so we have to search for the other 3 lads. Not inside. Okay, since we're here, can't help myself. Just like that. Collecting. Okay. No, not inside. No, not here. Okay. Oh no! Oh my gosh! I was looking. I was fixing my stare, staring at this guy dancing. I don't want to talk to you. Yes, yes. Oh my gosh. The second one behind this. You. Oh gosh. Okay. Where are you going?
Yep.
Gotcha! Guy, you got me! Yes, I gotcha. You ate nice. 2 more. Oh my gosh, 2 more to go. Okay, not here. Been here already. Hurry up. Oh my gosh. So where's the other one? Oh, no, that's not it. It's just not it. The problem is, even though that's not it, this isn't it either. Oh dear, pardon me, guy. I'm so wholly absorbed in my dancing that I didn't even notice all you standing there. I am Todd. I love dancing more than I love 3 meals a day. You will come to know me as the world's charismatic dancer extraordinary. Ready, guy? 1, 2, 1, 2. Say, guy, you know what I was just reminded of? Long ago, I met this delightful little guy who performed the most dazzling magic dance. A dance that turned night into day right before my very eyes. I can remember those fabulous dance moves, but I just can't seem to get that intricate rhythm down. Do you think you know the rhythm, guy? Okay, this wraps up our video here, our gameplay video here, and I shall see you on the next video. But before, we have to save